My name is Isabel Ahat. I am an associate producer and also an assistant finance manager from Mammalian Diving Reflex. So Mammalian Diving Reflex is a socially engaged performing arts theater company. We're quite known for our unique touring model. So we tend to tour with smaller teams and we work with local groups of people and we create the entire show most of the time on site in a short period of time. So Eat the Street was one of the first projects that I did with Mammalian Diving Reflex. It's quite unique. So it's a group of 10 to 12-year-olds. They get to visit local restaurants in their neighborhood, and some of these restaurants are quite high-end. And they go to these restaurants and they act as food critics. So they're analyzing or judging the restaurants on multiple criteria that they make up. So it could be based on the food, based on the service by the waiters, or like the state of their bathroom. So audience members are invited to join the performance, which is coming to the restaurant and having a meal with these kids and get like a first-hand glimpse of their experience. And it influenced my teenage years by, I felt like I was more accepted, or I felt empowered to be in spaces that I was not normally in.
My name is Hazel Venzon. I am a senior producer for Mammalian Diving Reflex, and I am the director of Children's Choice Awards in Seoul. I work on projects on a seasonal basis. I've produced Children's Choice Awards in the UK and in Germany and now in Seoul. And I have also produced Haircuts by Children many times. I did their first tour from Canada to Italy back in 2007. So the projects that I work on with Mammalian Diving Reflex are often working with children and teenagers. After touring the Projectory, it was really exciting to see that Seoul is choosing to prioritize the imagination of the children, and that the support is really available to young people. And it seems like a place where, young people can exercise their imagination without the expectation of an adult, which I think is really important, because we're often guiding the young people to think in a certain way or to create something with an outcome. But to give children the freedom to explore and innovate without a set of expectations really does build skills that are more invisible to who we are. And it will empower the kids to continue that kind of way of creation. Projectory is already doing excellent work at opening up the opportunities, essentially.
My name is Hazel, Hazy Hayes.
And my name is Izzy.
And we're going to present and talk about what we're doing here with you. This festival is for children as well, and so it adds another layer of the depth of what they see and what they take away from the productions. And that'll be a really interesting aspect. We'll work with the children over the course of the next week and a half, and we're going to ask them to watch a bunch of shows, participate in creating an award ceremony.
We spend a week with them doing a series of workshops. The first one is very introductory, getting to know them, teaching them about our company and the type of art that we make. And we jump right into trying to empower them. So we do an activity called What Kids Can't Do.
Ding, ding, ding,
and
ding.
we ask them what are things they can't do, like voting, driving a car, and things like that, to make them really think, like, who has the power and is that fair?
And we often ask them, why do they think that they're not allowed? And it's simply because it's just basically an age restriction, because they feel there is a confidence there that they could make their own decisions. We just don't give it to them. How much they invest into the project, what their creative expressions are throughout the project over the course of time, the amount of time we spend with them.
Today is going to be a very big day. We have lots to do. As the art critic, you are going to think about the award nominations you want to give to every show that you watch. Good job, teacher. Good job. Okay. The best performance award. We'll talk about our next step, which is the awards itself. The awards you're going to be giving to our artists.
So the first one is thinking of awards that they can give, and they create them all by themselves. And then afterwards we do a very messy, fun, intense trophy making workshop where they decorate chocolate wax-covered trophies, and they can do it however they want. And after these workshops, we jump right into the performances.
They're so amazing. They're surprising. You wouldn't think that they'd come up with these kinds of designs. It's going to be great. I think the artists are going to feel very honored.
I think they'll be more excited and think of even more awards ideas, which is what we want. Yeah, but I think overall they're doing great. Yeah.
공연 보면서 궁금했던 점이라든가 의견이라든가 그걸 나눠보려고 해요. 그래서 자유롭게 소질로 얘기해주는 겁니다. 저 의상이랑 소품은 어떻게 준비하신 건지
제가 했던 다크마가 있었기 때문에 많은 도움을 받았습니다.
저들의 어떤 상상 속에서의 메뚜기 때가
이렇게 어떤 역경이나 어려움이나
하나는 무카 공연에서
이 공장에 관한 아이디어는 어떻게 생각하게 되셨는지 궁금해요.
이런 주는 아니지만 진짜 시간
감사합니다.
So after watching a performance, then they come back and evaluate it. They rank it from 1 to 5, they write down memorable moments, and they check off which awards that they would give the performance. And if they think of a new one, then they have an opportunity to create an entirely new award. And then after seeing all of the performances, we do a final workshop, which is writing down our awards cards. Yeah, so they write down what they want to say before they hand out the award to the winner.
And so now this time it's far more personal and actually quite unique in that there is we can really see the artists and the children engage and trade these opinions and feelings towards one another's work.
Of course.
Your chairs are going to be here, in these lines here.
아이들 의자를 배치해보자.
Take the front. Correct. Yes. Now, back to the program.
노래방에서는 파도가
Is you take a breath once you are finished each sentence.
안녕하세요. 이번 상을 수상하게 될 로리라고 합니다. 제가 수여할 상의 이름은 가장 어려운 상입니다.
제가 수여할 상의 이름은 가장 화려한 무대상입니다.
2, 1, 2, 3. One more time. Yeah. What? The last sentence. 마지막 문장.
수상자의 이름은 라모의 땅입니다.
Will get everything prepared around you so you look the best. For example, we will need to test the projection, we need to test the lights, and we need to test the volume of the music.
마이크에 가까이 가서 얘기해 주세요.
어린이들의 시상식에 와준 여러분 반갑습니다. 네, 어린이 심사단을 모시겠습니다. 첫 번째 상을 수여할 태호 준비되셨어요? 네, 태호를 위해서 큰 박수 부탁드리겠습니다.
안녕하세요. 제 이름은 태호입니다. 저는 어린이 심사위원의 자격으로 평화를 가장 잘 표현한 상을 수여하게 됐습니다. 이 상을 수여하는 연극은 이 세상 말고입니다.
이렇게 귀한 상을 주셔서 어린이 심사위원분들께 너무너무 감사하고요. 더 나은 세상을 위해서, 이 세상 말고 더 나은 세상을 위해서 일조하겠습니다. 감사합니다.
네, 고맙습니다. 네, 나오셔서 우리 예술가분들이 언어를 사용하고.
안녕하세요. 제 이름은 제나입니다. 카이트입니다.
저스틴입니다.
구름입니다. 제가 수여할 상의 이름은 가장 화려한 무대상입니다. 제가 이 수상자를 선정한 이유는
연극 속에서 평화를 바라는 마음이 담긴 것이 잘 드러났기 때문입니다.
무대 활용과 스토리, 연출 등이 저 상상력을 뛰어넘고
독창적이고 아름다운 새로운 방법으로 무대를 이어간 공연이었기 때문입니다.
이 상을 수여하는 연극은
수상자는
수상자의 이름은
시상을 배우는 라모의 땅이 아시아. 네. 저희는 코끼리 그만입니다. 노인과 바다 그리고 소녀입니다.
네, 우리가 모두가 고대하던 순간입니다. 어린이 21명의 심사위원단이 선정한 2025년 서울 아시테지 겨울축제 베스트 오브 베스트 대상을 김관두께서 발표해 주시겠습니다.
안녕하세요. 제 이름은 김예현입니다. 저는 최우수 공연에 대한 상을 드리기 위해 나왔습니다. 우리 심사위원단은 공연을 가장 잘 감상했고 많은 생각하게 했습니다. 저희 각자가 독특하고 다양한 감정을 가지게 했습니다. 자, 이제 수상자를 발표하겠습니다.
수상자는 본문입니다. 네, 축하드립니다. 네, 고맙습니다. 네.
요새 굉장히 세상이 혼란스럽고 저 개인적으로도 좀 힘들었는데 오늘같이 그 뜻깊은 자리에서 이렇게 너무 감사한 상을 받아서 앞으로 더 열심히 공연을 만들어서 관객분들을 만나야겠다는 굳은 다짐을 오늘 하고 갑니다. 너무 감사합니다.
네, 다시 한번 큰 박수 부탁드리겠습니다. 네, 축하드립니다. 지금까지 어린이들의 시상식이었습니다. 좋으시면 나가십시오. 공간에
제일 좋았던 게요? 오늘 당일 시상식 모두가 내 말에 환호를 해주고 배우분들도 인사를 계속 해주시고 감사하다는 말씀을 계속 해주시고 그러시니까 그런 게 너무 좋았고 사람들이 다 박수 쳐주고 그러는 게 너무 좋았어.
너무 받는 사람들이 너무 좋아해가지고 기뻤어. 이런 활동을 또 다시 하고 싶어. 아주 좋았어. 매우 좋았어.
제 기분도 좋았고 우니까 뭔가 안아주고 싶었어. 좋았다고. 공연 보는데 예약된 석입니다. 요거 보는 게 좋았어. 헤이즐이랑 이사벨 우리를 위해서 이렇게 신경 써서 고마워. 사랑해.
Alright, everybody. We're almost done. This is the saddest part of the day. But we want to celebrate all the good things that happened throughout all of our time together. And the way we'll celebrate is by hearing from every one of you about your most favorite moment of today.
제가 좋아하는 배우한테 직접 만든 상을 준비해서 친구들이 말할 때 뭔가 좋은 점 같은 걸 얘기할 때도
그거 관람할 때가 가장 좋았어요.
And while they were developing the show, they always try to keep going, push themselves more to make something great. And I think that really reflected well because the children saw that. But I hope you continue to follow whatever you want to do, especially because of the Projectory.
And I want to say thank you as well. Thank you for teaching me more about who you are and what you're capable of, showing your community and the artists around you what you believe in and what you think. I want to thank you for trusting us to do this really big ask, and that I hope that this experience kind of lives with you for as long as it can. You've certainly made an impact on me, and I am forever grateful. So thank you for for your collaboration.